Welcome back to the streets where we keep it real and only shop is suburban. My name is Urban Mahoney, and today we are reviewing Halloween. This film was originally released in 1978 and was directed by one of the greats, John Carpenter. Halloween was supposed to be the first installment in an anthology series, but after it became one of the most successful independent films of all time, a sequel came out 3 years and 5 days later. Halloween 2 released on October 30th, 1981. And featured more of the night he came home. We open up in the town of Haddonfield, Illinois. It's Halloween night, 1963, and we are looking through someone's eyes, watching two frisky teens. By the time we make it inside, the boy leaves, so we go upstairs and kill the girl, and it's revealed we are Michael Myers. 15 years later, it's October 30th. Dr. Samuel Loomis and Nurse Marion Chambers are driving to Smith's Grove to visit Michael. Outside, we find the loons on the road, and as soon as Loomis gets out of the car, Michael steals it. The next day, Laurie Strode and Tommy Doyle are walking to school and talking about their Halloween plans. After school, Tommy is confronted by Lonnie Lincoln, a local elementary school bully. After Lonnie runs off, he bumps into Michael. We cut back to Loomis finding a mechanic dead and Michael's clothes on the ground. Laurie is walking home with some friends and sees Michael stalking her. Eventually, she makes it home and sees Michael disappear from the window. We check in on Loomis at the cemetery and he finds out that someone stole Judith Myers' tombstone. Loomis goes to talk with Sheriff Brackett and discovers that the store was robbed of a Halloween mask, ropes, and knives. Michael stalks the girls to the houses they're babysitting and gets out of his stolen car. Cut back to Loomis and Brackett in the Myers house, and after getting inside, they find a dog after Michael got to it, which leads to Loomis telling the sheriff that Michael is the pure embodiment of evil. Back at the Doyle house, Laurie is on the phone with her friend across the street, and Tommy sees Michael outside the Wallace residence. We cut back to Laurie's friend washing her clothes in a shed, while Michael plays peekaboo with her, but luckily little Lindsay Wallace saves her. Laurie's friend drops off Lindsay at the Doyle house so she can get some. When Laurie's friend gets into her car, Michael strangles her. Next door, Tommy sees Michael carrying her body into the house. A little while later, Linda and Bob, the boyfriend, arrive at the Wallace house. But shortly after getting there, Bob goes downstairs and is met with Michael Myers. After that, Michael cosplays as Bob the Ghost, and while Linda's on the phone with Laurie, Michael strangles Linda with the phone. We cut back to Loomis finding the car Michael stole, which leads to him roaming neighborhoods looking for Michael. After the phone call with Linda, Laurie gets worried, so she puts the kids to bed and goes next door. Laurie enters the Wallace house, walks upstairs, and she sees Linda's body on the bed with Judith's tombstone. Then all hell breaks loose. Laurie finds her friend's bodies and breaks down in tears just as Michael appears behind her and stabs her in the arm, which leads to Laurie falling down the stairs. Laurie books it back to the Doyle house, but Michael follows. Michael gets inside the house and tries to stab Laurie, but he misses, and Laurie lands a counterattack with a sewing needle. Michael gets up and chases Laurie and the kids upstairs. After an altercation with Michael, Laurie takes his knife and tells the kids to get a neighbor to call the police. When the kids run outside, Loomis sees them and runs into the Doyle house. Cut back to Laurie being strangled by Michael, but Loomis gets there just in time to shoot Michael multiple times until he falls out of the house. After Michael falls, Loomis goes to look outside, and Michael has disappeared. We see all of the main locations as Michael's breathing gets heavier and heavier. Then we cut to credits. I'm kind of scared for this part. I watched this movie for the first time last month because I wanted to do this video. Since then, I've seen it 3 other times, and I have some thoughts. First off, I really didn't like any of the cast, except for Michael. The kills are something that everybody goes in looking forward to, but besides Bob, all the kills are just meh. I said at the beginning that I saw this movie 3 times to prepare for this video, and honestly, I feel like every time I watched it, it got worse and worse and worse. Which, if it's a good movie, sometimes even just an alright movie, you don't feel that way. You might feel it just a little bit, but not like this for me. I feel bad for dogpiling on this movie, so let's move on to my semi-positives. Michael Myers is a cool idea. He's just a fucked up kid that killed his sister for no reason, and 15 years later killed someone just for stepping on his old home. It's the same idea the strangers have. They don't have a motive. Overall, I understand why people like this movie, because it came out before Jason, Freddy, or Ghostface. It was also made by one of the greats, and I can see the appeal behind it. I won't be mad if anyone likes this movie, but the truth is, it's just not for me. I'm going to give it 2 stars out of 5. It's just not for me. I think for any horror fan, though, this is a movie you have to watch at least once in your life. Don't forget to tune in next Friday for our review of Halloween 2018. See you guys then.